Young Industry Leaders Awards 2025. Today we have Mr. Pawan Singhal, Director at Neutron Developers Pvt Ltd with us. Hi sir, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Welcome to the studio sir. Thank you so much for joining us today. And now Mr. Singhal will let us go through the investment plans in Dholera, what pointers we should keep in our mind before investing in real estate industry, and what are the chances of ROI, because we always invest where there is high ROI. So today let's hear through Mr. Pawan Singhal, who has a very good knowledge of real estate industry and will guide us how we should invest in a growing industry like Dholera. So my first question is that what are the prospects and why should a client invest in Dholera?
Dholera is having the strongest prospects for appreciation of the money. Like there is no place in India where you can multiply your money more than 5x times in 5 years. You can expect much better growth than this. So this is huge. The basic thing is Dholera has very limited amenities as on date and a very low population. And with number of industries coming up, number of employees coming up, with number of people will be flowing in, the rapid growth of the population will be there. As you have seen it in Dwarka, as you have seen it in Noida, as you have seen it in Gurgaon, with the coming of the infrastructure, with the coming of the industries, how the population grows and how is the housing need coming up. So if you can expect something like several lakh of people coming up in a city, you can expect the number of amount that land prices will be escalating.
We have recently heard that Commonwealth is being announced and Ahmedabad would be hosting Commonwealth 2030. So how this Commonwealth announcement will shoot up the prices and will shoot up the investment market of Dholera?
Dholera is part and parcel of district Ahmedabad. So Dholera being something like an open raw land, it will be very easy to develop stadiums, hotels and other industries in Dholera. So for Commonwealth, it is something a very strong bet where the Prime Minister can see it and there will be a huge developments which will be expected. Like till the announcement what we were saying, the things will be much better and much. By 2030, you can grow your investment up to 5 times, and it is, you can expect. Now we can guarantee it out in some way or the other, because such a large-scale investment will be flowing into Dholera from the government as well as the private sectors, and you can imagine the growth what will be achieved.
That's great, sir. And if I talk about the multiplication of the amount, then how much investment, return of investment is a word. We invest something, but there is a ROI which we look forward to. So what is the multiplication factor if we invest in Dholera?
In Hindi we say, "Jitna gud daloge, utna meetha hoga." Like you can start your investment in Dholera from something like 2-3 lakh rupees, and it may grow up till 25 crores. So the more the amount you are investing, the faster it will grow. If you are investing something like 5 lakhs, it will grow up in 15 years. If you are investing something around 50 lakhs, it will grow up in 2 to 3 years. You can expect something like 5, whatever I'm saying it, you can multiply it is something like 5x times minimum. Because double or triple you can do it anywhere in India. For Dholera it is minimum 5 times. So what we are expecting something like some investments are there where you can grow 8 times to 10 times in 5 years. So those are the city center highlights like south extension of Delhi. So there are places in Dholera which will be equivalent to that.
But what are the risk factors? Because everything come up with a risk factor. And I think that there should be some risk factors involved in this investment.
Sure. Whenever some town is developing, number of people come out as a developers and they offer a very lucrative schemes. Investors should take care of those lucrative schemes. Like these can be something like people commit but they cannot deliver, and that will lead to the problems. So if you are buying a proper piece of land from a proper developer, then there is no issue at all.
So you mean to say that if I see across 5 years down the line, then the amount will be multiplied by 5 times, correct?
Minimum. If it is only 5 times, like if you are going through anybody else. With us, if you are investing, so we'll try to get it more than 5 times or 8 times or 10 times.
But there are a lot of scams which I heard in the past that people in Dholera, real estate developers in Dholera are doing it with the normal people like us who want to invest and who wants to make money out of that investment.
There was a scam, like there was a group, Nexa group, who promised the people that they will deliver double the money in 15 months. Now, when we commit, people fail to see, like the developers, they don't calculate the problems time. Sometimes there is an issue related with the government, at which time the pace of the progress will not be that high. During which time, if you are committing, the people will expect like you deliver the money double in 15 months. And if you fail to deliver, they will file court cases and you won't be able to help it out. So before committing, the builders should see to it that they can deliver. And these type of commitments are really, really very harmful for everyone.
If I talk specifically about the registration process, then these plots or these projects are coming up with a registry as well?
Yes, ma'am. The registration in Gujarat is very easy. You don't have to go to Gujarat at all. For a buyer, you need not go to a Gujarat. The seller will go to a registration office and will execute your sale deeds. And once your land is, you have got your land registered, automatically it will be mutated, and then you don't have to worry at all.
How many people have till now have invested in Dholera? Do you have any numbers or any data which you can quote us?
A lot of people from all over India, like even the film fraternity or the cricketers and others, they're investing. They're investing huge amounts in Dholera. And when you go to Dholera, you see a huge chunk of land, which is something like you see vacant lands, but they're all sold. They're not available in the market at any moment of time. Most of the Surat, they have already invested. So Dholera is, the first stage of selling is already over. Now whatever you will be buying from the resellers.
And if I specifically talk about your project, then how far your project is from the Tata Semiconductor plant, which is expected to come there? And
we are in the heart of the city. We are just 1.6 kilometers from ABCD building, that is the control tower of Dholera, and something like 2.5 kilometers from Tata Semiconductors. Even I had a plot next to the Tata Semiconductors, which we recently sold.
Okay.
So there we got an appreciation of something like 35% in something like less than 4 months.
Oh my God, it seems like we should run and invest in Dholera right now before the plots are getting sold out.
With the declaration of Commonwealth, you can see something like appreciation will be too high in coming days, and it is incrementing every day. So if you are delaying the things out, it is beyond imagination that things will grow up.
Okay, that's great. And anything you want to share with our customers, with our viewers who are just listening to this podcast and who are also following our podcast?
I will suggest them, like, they should invest whatever the amount they have, they should invest. Because in Dholera, you have the options from something like smaller to smaller packets, like 2 to 3 lakhs you can start.
Okay.
It may take time, several years to multiply. They are little remote locations, but at least you will be getting a good multiplication ratio. And take care that you are getting the sale deed of the land, because in land business, sale deed is the important factor.
Of course.
Once you have a sale deed in your hand, you are safe.
That's great. Even we have the confirmation of the sale deed plus Dholera. It's a very rising project. So I think we had a great conversation with you, Mr. Singhal. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for convincing us to buy plots in Dholera.
Sure. Thank you. Most welcome.